We're live. Happy Friday.
Hey, we are live. Happy Friday to you, Paul. How are you?
I'm pretty good. Thank you for asking.
Good.
What about yourself?
I'm doing well. I appreciate you asking as well, also too.
Hey, we're here, Adam. If it's Friday, what does that mean?
It's time to say hello to our friends online, and hopefully they learn a little. It looks like we're live. That's
we're
great.
live. Yeah, it's working. It looks like it's lagging a little, but that's okay. We can deal with that. We'll make sure we're on the right.
Double check. We're on the 4,000 megabytes per second.
We're on the personal hotspot, so that doesn't seem to make.
It's the counter's going, Paul. I think we're live.
I can't believe it's still going.
If you could greet us in the comments, that would help out. These low tech.
So, yeah, it says we're live. We're still here. Look, we're still there. All right, no one is watching at this point, but we're gonna do it anyway.
Okay,
it's working. Hey, what are we gonna talk about today?
Hey, we were inspired by this week's poet, as many were, and we thought back to our friend.
Probably one of the original
laureates. William Shakespeare. 506B or not 506B?
That's right. That is the question. And we get calls a lot from people that are interested in raising capital for an apartment complex, but they are not sure where to begin.
Yeah. And so one place to begin is, this is true for startups. People raise money for an apartment complex to create usually an LLC, some company that will buy the apartment complex, and they're essentially a startup, and they're raising money from others. And so they're selling securities in the company, and they need to do a 506B or C offering.
Dave, thanks, buddy.
Loud and clear now. Appreciate that, Dave.
Right. So when you're deciding on selling a security, one of the important things is how you can market that security. And so there's two exemptions typically on an apartment syndication LLC. And one is whether you're going to use the exemption of 506B, hence the hilarious title, or 506C. And a 506C exemption only it allows you to advertise everywhere with, but you're only able to sell that security to accredited investors. 506B is different and can present a unique situation if you have already advertised it on the internet or through email to folks that you don't have a pre-existing and substantial relationship with. So one thing you have to decide very early on is whether you want to market it privately to people that are both unaccredited and accredited, but they have a pre-existing and substantial relationship with you, or you want to market to the public. And we get that call a lot. Most people don't even understand where they should start, and this is what I think is the most important place to start.
So just to rehash, the two big questions are, who do you want to raise money from, and how do you want to be able to talk to it?
Well, the third actual question is the Wi-Fi on the right signal?
When you are talking to them, will you be frozen for the first 3 minutes? So who do you want to sell to?
Good start.
If you have a small group of friends, you already have that relationship with them, then the question is, are they all accredited, or do you have some unaccredited folks? And so if you ever have unaccredited folks that don't meet that threshold of income, then you're going to need to go with the B, and you won't be able to market it to the general public.
Right. We get a call from somebody that's like, hey, I'm not sure if I want to go this way or that way, but they've already arguably advertised their project because they're like, hey, check out Facebook followers. Look, I just got this screaming deal under contract. Well, if you've done that already on Facebook, you've lost your exemption through 506B, and you must go 506C, which is okay, but you're not allowed to ask maybe your cousin or aunt or uncle that isn't an accredited investor to invest in that property because you'll have already advertised it publicly.
Yeah. So when you find yourself talking to a skull, for anyone who saw our good little emojis, B or C, those are the questions you want to ask yourself. Those are the questions you want to ask yourself. And if you have questions about how that all works, reach out to your trusted legal advisor that's going to help you out with that offering document. Either one needs an offering document. You don't want to get hemmed up with somebody saying you told them something different previously, later on if any problems come up. So get things in writing, get an offering document. Private placement memorandum is what they're often called. And
that's what we call them.
Take care of things. Yeah.
And if you have a question, obviously drop one in the comment, or I think I put the link in there. You could come on Facebook Live. Come ahead and join us ahead here live.
It was frozen with Twitch. Yeah, thanks a lot, folks. Hope you learned something. And you
learned that the Wi-Fi is powerful.
It's powerful. It's important.
Powerful component to a Facebook Live.
It's a big piece. It's a big piece of the business plan. Have a great weekend.
TGIF. Thanks, everybody.
Bye-bye.